You've been job hunting for quite a while. What's been the biggest challenge?
Experience. Apparently, to get experience, you need a job. And to get a job, you need experience. At this point, I'm beginning to suspect the industry is playing Sudoku with human lives.
That's a bit dramatic.
Ma'am, I've seen entry-level jobs asking for 5 years of experience. That's not recruitment. That's archaeology.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Honestly, I miss when people ask that question confidently. Nowadays, I'm just trying to see where I'll be next Tuesday.
You don't plan long-term?
I do. Life just keeps submitting edits without consulting the author.
What makes you different from other candidates?
I still read rejection emails. Most candidates stop opening them after a while. I believe in finishing what hurts me.
You actually read all of them?
Yes, I have plans for it. One day I might collect enough to publish a motivation calendar.
Would you describe yourself as resilient?
Absolutely. I've clicked submit application so many times that my laptop now thinks it's my religion.
God have mercy upon us.
That can't be healthy.
Neither is seeing, unfortunately, at the beginning of an email. Yet here we are.
Why should we hire you?
Because at this point, I've developed skills nobody talks about. Patience, persistence, the ability to remain polite while internally screaming.
That's a skill?
Is the foundation of adulthood.
One last question. What has job hunting taught you?
Rejection isn't always a verdict. Sometimes it's just a redirection. But I'd still appreciate a little less redirection and a little more employment.
You just got promoted 3 months ago. Most people would be celebrating. Why are you resigning?
Because, ma'am, what's the point of climbing the ladder when you're no longer sure the building is safe?
That sounds serious.
It is. Lately, every success story seems to come with a warning label. People are working hard, saving money, building their future. Then one incident wipes everything away.
Did something happen personally?
My neighbor was kidnapped recently. A man who spent years working, saving, and sacrificing for his family. Then suddenly, everything became about ransom, fear, and survival.
That changes how people think.
It does. People no longer ask, how do I get ahead? They're asking, how do I stay safe? That's a dangerous shift for any society.
What worries you the most?
I am afraid by next year there will be high food insecurity. Farmers can't go to their farms anymore. And when farmers become afraid to farm, everybody eventually pays the price.
That affects everyone.
Exactly. I wish I could go into farming myself, but I'm afraid. And sometimes I find out myself wondering, I just hope some persons are not planning to use insecurity to monopolize farming. I hope the government isn't involved. Because ordinary people are becoming too afraid to produce for themselves.
So what are you really resigning from?
Not the company, ma'am. I'm resigning from a life where fear makes all the decisions. Because when people are afraid to travel, afraid to farm, afraid to invest, afraid to plan, the biggest thing being kidnapped isn't a person anymore.
What is it then?
Hope. And once hope is kidnapped, an entire generation stops believing in tomorrow.